It's Week 9 of the National Football League, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the Golden Eagles and the Ravens, and it's coming up next.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32.
Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They will run the draw with Jacobs, and he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Here's Brad Robbins now.
Fielded at about the 28. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be let out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Richardson. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Richardson on 3rd and short.
And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game.
And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
2nd down, Jacobs once more.
Oh, good move. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
And the catch made by Johnson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Jacobs going to try the middle. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. When you look at this defense, they're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
4 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Back to throw again. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Off the option, here's Jacobs. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to throw. Hurd. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Ray McCloud, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Richardson to the air on first down. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Richardson to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Mexico City first down.
Off play action, Richardson. Pass out left, finds Johnston. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down at 5. Richardson looking to throw. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Golden Eagles.
Now Richardson back to throw it. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. 2nd and 10. Back to the air with Richardson. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Now it's Richardson. And now another one thrown incomplete. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple.
A give, it's Jacobs off the option.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down.
Well, Parker, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
81 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Hurd. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Hurd. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun. Hurd. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Hurd. Forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the 1st. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
Jacobs. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
5-yard loss sets up 3rd down and goal.
Looking to throw. Hurd.
Throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. That ball caught, branded on stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. The short throw pulled in by Bellinger.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Richardson looking to throw this. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox.
Only able to gain a couple there. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Finds Gibbs on the check down.
And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down.
Face mask. Defense.
So that a free 15 yards.
And it's always a tough one as a defender because a lot of the penalties that you commit, pass interference, holding, when they happen, you actually know what you're doing. But a face mask penalty, a lot of times it's inadvertent, but it still costs you the same amount of yardage.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
On the option left, Richardson.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Anthony Richardson
Keeping it himself from a yard out.
And the Golden Eagles are back within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment.
He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And how about the quick feet there as he made a man miss on his way to a solid gain of 7. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Back to throw.
Hurt. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Hurt. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
A short game that doesn't get him the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. This is taken at the 18. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Now Brandon Ayuk ready to bring out the rest of this offense here for this upcoming series.
Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing a 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense, kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist. You know, good stuff, got to knock them off somehow. Chip away at that time and change things up a little bit and make them go to other things and make them do those things better.
Yeah, try to make him uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year.
3rd and 1, Richardson to throw. That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 3. And the Mexico City 1st down.
Now Richardson.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Golden Eagles.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action. Now Richardson. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 19.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Mexico.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Ravens 18-yard line.
2nd down and 8. Richardson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Throwing on 1st down. Hurd. And that is incomplete.
I like his awareness in the pocket there. Nowhere to go with the football, so instead of forcing it to the sideline, he's just going to put this one into the harbor and live to fight another down without getting wet.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Oh, look at the juke. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now it's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Richardson. Oh, he stays up. Now a deep one for Johnston. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Richardson. He had a man open, but he missed it, and it's incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens will take over. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Hurd. Man open is Robinson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts on 1st and 10. Hurd. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And that one's going to come up a little short. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Back to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. On now to punt, Brad Robbins.
Sets up 4th down.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. One more go for this offense in the first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. That is complete downfield to Knox. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. On first down, Richardson. Pass hauled in by Johnston. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, all right, Brandon, thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. And it's the Panthers who are out in front. A touchdown there for Saquon Barkley. From there, we'll jet north to Ohio to check in on the Browns at home at Cleveland Browns Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Mike Williams, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville. See what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Cam Akers, a touchdown run in that first half. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, Richardson finds Johnston. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Again, it's Richardson. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection.
And the pressure gets to him again. Harold Landry in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both 1st and 2nd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Richardson looking to throw. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is on target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and we will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Throwing to start the drive. Hurd, quick completion here to Johnson. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. From the 46, here's 2nd and a couple.
46-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
There he goes left side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And able to work his way down to the 16. 112 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake. Hurd. Across the middle he finds Robinson. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Complete to Allen Robinson. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Back to throw. Hurd. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Off the option, here's Jacobs. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Hurd. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Now Moody for the PAT. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they tell their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Richardson out of the shotgun. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
Was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Richardson off the play fake. Complete to Johnston here. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So they bring out their punter. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Hurd. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Off play action. Hurd. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
A give, it's Jacobs off the option. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. We're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners, keep moving it, keep grinding the clock.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and controlled you have to remain as a defender. That's a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against it.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Hurd. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he will take this one home.
excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession.
They will look to flush the memory of that pick six as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the 4th quarter. Getting down to the good stuff.
Throwing after the interception. Hurd. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and a yard.
At the 27-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
That's good for Baltimore. First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Hurd. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
To throw on third down. Hurd. And this is going to be intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Counter play. Here's Gibbs.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on second down.
Richardson now on second down.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
On third down, here's Richardson. He's got it complete to Gibbs.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Mexico City.
And off now to Gibbs.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
From the 20, here's second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the Ravens 20-yard line.
Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
And the Mexico City first down.
On the give, here's Gibbs.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
They work now on second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
Buying time, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Drop for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our fourth quarter tie. And this one is right through. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving them a lot to think about, a lot of different look.
Under pressure, and down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
3rd and 19. Back to throw. Hurd. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. Able to avoid him at the 40. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And he is going to lose yardage here. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on for the 5th time here today. Yeah, he was looking for the check out bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough 1st downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
It's now 2nd and 10.
2nd down, here's Richardson. They'll find Ayuk open right side. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Baltimore about ready to go on
offense. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. Throwing to start the drive. Hurd. And his throw is incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanting the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
It's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hurd on a bad time late for a pull throw. It's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Right side, he has Johnston. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And his kick is indeed good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. This is 1st and 10.
At their own 21-yard line.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
They'll look to throw. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of
and he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide.